You're watching Ride Comparisons, and we're staying in Caleta de Fuste in Fuertaventura, and we're about to try a buggy tour to find out whether it's actually worth the price. So we booked this activity through Get Your Guide. It's about £52 per person, 105 for two of you sharing one buggy. If you want to do it solo, it's about £83. So let's go find out if it's worth it. So when we booked the excursion on Get Your Guide, guys, it told us there was a pickup point about 0.3 miles that way, but we just had the tour guide excursion provider message me straight away and say where are we staying, and that he's going to pick us up in about 10 minutes. So let's see if he's on time. Pretty handy. Okay, so they take you here, guys, in the main area in Caleta de Fuste to sign some paperwork. Sky can't do it because you haven't got a driving license, have you?
No.
So just so you're aware, guys, you need a full driving license to drive a buggy. I've never driven one before, and you obviously have to sign a disclaimer there. They also recommend that you bring sunglasses. I didn't bring any, so they've provided me some for free. And they also say that you need a balaclava or type thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we got these here.
Scarves.
They can't provide you with those because they go over your mouth, unfortunately. So it was €5 each for those, wasn't it? So not too bad. They also have a cheaper one for €3. We just thought we'd get those ones because they looked a bit better, didn't they? So wish us luck. I've never driven a buggy before. Let's go see what it's like. After everybody signed their life away, the tour guide gets you together to explain the rules. It does sound a little bit scary at first, but he needs to do it. It is part of his job just to make sure that nobody messes around. I'm sure they've had that happen a few times. He then walks you round to the buggies to get the excursion started.
Okay, my friends, I'm going to show you something. How to adjust the...
And then it's time to get driving the buggies. It's about 50-50% off-road and on-road riding. Does he lick you?
No.
You sure? Sky nearly got chased by the goose there. It's not happy.
I wonder if that's a donkey.
Done. Oh no. Buggy.
Just don't spit on me, alright? We're friends.
Oh, I don't know about that with that noise. Get ya. So the buggies are actually really cool there, guys. That little zoo is pretty cool as well. I'm not really a fan of goat's cheese. It's just a bit too ugh for me. So they're all trying it in there and it smells really cheesy in there. Don't get me wrong though, I love goats. Goats are awesome. But yeah, I've never done a buggy before. I've done quad bikes, I've done jet skis, I've paraglided, I've done so many things, but buggies, I thought we'd give them a go. They are very cool. They're very easy to drive, they're automatic as we say, and everything's just a little bit more slow, so you have to do the accelerator really slowly, otherwise it just doesn't really work. But yeah, looking forward to the drive back. So that brings us to the end, guys. They drop you in the garage there, and they leave you in the main area of Caleta de Fuste. There's no drop-off included back to the hotel. I didn't actually know that. I was going to ask them if we could stay here anyway, because it's near our hotel and we like driving the e-scooters. They're quite fun, so just bear that in mind when you book it. If you want to save a little bit of money, bring your own balaclava, or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, but they'll be able to give you some sunglasses if you don't have those. You definitely do need them, guys, because it does get very dusty, doesn't it?
It does, really dusty.
What did you think of it anyway, as someone who's not driving?
I loved it. It was relaxing. The only bit I didn't really like is when you went stupidly fast, but I got over that.
Had to be done. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's somebody who wasn't driving there. As I say, £105. I was a little bit cautious on whether or not the price was going to be worth it, because you know that's a day at Phantasialand for 2 people. But he didn't go straight back to the garage after the tour. He detoured across the beach, which I thought was really good. It really added it. It made it a little bit longer. There was no rush, so I will say it's worth the money. If you have done buggies before, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure whether you want to do it again for that similar price. If you've never done it before, definitely give it a go. And one thing I would add on the end is £105. You could probably rent a quad bike for a couple of days, so just have a look at that, guys. You can go and do all the exact same things that you've just done on a quad bike. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the video. If you did enjoy today's vlog, don't forget, hitting that subscribe button really helps us out, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed the video, guys, hitting that subscribe button really does help us out, and don't worry, it's not the end. There's more videos here.